As long as they're not as big as her head, I think they're still not too big. Hi, I'm Mark, and this is Subliteral Network. I make art and comics, and thanks for watching. Remember to hit like and subscribe and to leave your feedback in the comments. I post art daily, 5 days a week on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, and this is a roundup of some of that work in case you missed it, with a little more detailed description added. You can read my Una the Cave Bunny comics free at radiocomics.com, and please visit my Patreon page if you'd like to support my work. All these links are in my description and bio, and please watch till the end so you don't miss anything. This is the cover, front and back, of a mini comic I made I called Searcher. The mini comic itself was only 4 pages long, but I just made it for fun and gave it out to friends and other people that I knew. But what I usually do in these mini comics is take it as an opportunity to practice all the handcrafts of comics. I draw on paper, I ink on paper, and I do all the lettering by hand, which is something I learned to do some years ago and actually used to make money at it. So, like it says, she lives in a dimension between worlds where it's pretty chaotic and unsettled, and spends her time stealing jewels and valuable things from local sorcerers, autocrats, and warlords. In designing my new Una the Cave Bunny characters, I realized I was getting in this cute and cuddly trap, which is fine, but I wanted to kind of bring a little more edge into it. So Core is kind of a grizzled old rabbit bearing a grudge from years ago. So I'm designing him to look grizzled, old, wrinkled, and worried. And I also wanted to give him a more unique weapon. So what he has is a club with an obsidian axe head, which is just deadly and devastating. It's something that helps to make him look a lot more dangerous, deadly, and desperate. I wanted to give the character, like I said, I wanted to give the character something different. Introducing the idea of contrast between the characters in my comics is something that I've decided is really going to help them to look a lot better, to look a lot more sort of appealing and more real, if everybody doesn't kind of look the same. Your nice characters are going to look they're a lot nicer when they're next to somebody who doesn't look so nice. And that's kind of the theory that, one of the theories I'm going to be working on. This one started out as a series of Amazon drawings that I did on discarded cardstock, the backs of wedding invitations that I found in a recycling bin. Turns out the paper was great for drawing on in pencils and in Sharpies, so I did a bunch of these. So some of the Amazons ended up in armor, more or less, and this was kind of a break from that. I put her in a leather outfit. To me, the best thing about it is that there's just this giant troll in the background that's looking for her, and she's so much smaller than the troll that it makes a contrast that I didn't expect. It looks like nearly hopeless, and it's just a great situation to put your heroes and heroines in, because you're right there and you're going, are they going to live? Are they going to die? Can they even handle this? And that's it's like one of the pieces of a compelling story. When I was drawing Treasure of the Delonces, that comic story, there were a lot of beautiful young women in it, but I think it turns out that my favorite was Madame Delancey, who was the mother of one of the protagonists. For some reason, I really like drawing her a lot. Here she is lighting a cannon on fire, which is something sort of you wouldn't expect her to do. I think maybe that has something to do with it. She was like a grand old dame, but she was just full of unexpected stuff that she would do. She had accrued a lot of knowledge in her years of living and life experience, and firing a cannon was among one of her skills.